Welcome everyone to our new season of the Bowling Promotion Tour QubicaAMF Masters Series. This is the second of 14 matches we'll be bringing you as part of this stepladder. In our match today, we'll see the number 14 seed Stanislas Naudin of France face young Monica Schak Nielsen of Denmark. Naudin will start us off on the left lane using the popular two-handed style. Let's see how he attacks this gateway arch oil pattern, and that looks left of target and through the beak for a 6-10 spare. We did mention the gateway arch oil pattern, 42 feet, 9.3 to 1 ratio, 26 mils of oil. It is a Brunswick pattern, standard with Brunswick oiling machines. And quite a bit more oil inside of the 10 board than there is outside. It's pretty much flat from the gutter to 9, and then there's more oil inside. So you'll see the higher rev players playing in around, say, the third arrow, and you'll see straighter players out around the track around the second arrow. So good cover on the 6-10 there by Naudin. And now we'll get our first look at Monica Schak Nielsen, who defeated the number 15 seed Gerald Dancine of France 233 to 151 in our first match of this stepladder. And let's see how she attacks this pattern. There is the iconic purple hammer with the pin up, as you can see, to get it down the lane and give her maximum turn at the back of the lane. And look at that beautiful form. Hits it right around the track as we discussed. Comes up for the mixer strike. And good start there for Monica. Look at this footwork. Nice and clean, very straight, solid at the line. Very good shot there. Very encouraged by youth today. I went to a youth tournament the other day, walked in, and all the bowlers had beautiful line positions. They had great releases, getting the ball rolling in line with the pattern, and just some very good coaching happening out there in the youth of bowling all around the world. So it's really encouraging to see the talent that's being cultivated in our sport. And another good shot by Monica. Watch this ball turn up through the pocket, and there's a double for Monica. Monica does get 8 pins of handicap by international rule. Whenever there's mixed competition, men against women, the women get an 8-pin handicap per game. And we will calculate that as we figure out the scores through this match. But we don't need to calculate much when there's a double. Great shot there. And there is the front two for Monica. Now let's see how Naudin adjusts after that high first shot. And again, the powerful two-hander is deeper than Monica is. That's over about the third arrow. But again, look at it hook. Even with all that oil in there, all that power through the beak. I think Stanislas might be a bit ahead of himself here. Watch how his feet get to the line. He's a little bit fast with his feet. Very common. Might be some TV jitters, and that often causes you to pull the shot. And he will now face the 3-6-10 spare, a tricky combination. He's going to use his strike ball to go after it. That's one of two approaches. The other is to take your spare ball and go straight at it. So he'll take the strike ball, and unfortunately it hooks at the end and gives him the chop. No thank you there. And now that's a open frame for Naudin. And he says, please don't hook, don't hook, don't hook, don't hook. And worst possible outcome there. So now he's substantially behind in the match. He's got an open to Monica's double and Monica's 8-pin handicap. So he's in a pretty deep hole already, and we're only in the second frame. Basically pretty much a 22-pin hole already for Naudin. Let's see what he can do here. Yeah, it looks further right, and give him the strike in the third frame. Good shot there by Naudin, back on track. And I think he got his timing a little bit better there, but certainly got the ball out to the right where it needs to be to strike. And he's got all the power he'll ever need. So let's see if he can put some pressure on Monica. And Monica there with the flag of Denmark there on her sleeve. And got that very straight approach. Bowling for 8 years, only 15 years old. She started at age 7. And of course, Naudin only bowling for 5 years, so as young as she is, she's been bowling 3 years longer than her opponent. And right up the pocket, and it wiggles the 10 pin, but it will not go. So actually, that's going to give her a 31 pin lead already, and we're only in the second frame of the match. And that's a wiggling 10 pin there. Could have gone, but did not. She'll move over to the plastic ball for the spare shot. Interesting how her right arm goes in front of her body as she releases it. That's to get some extra power on the ball. And that's a good spare there. Again, 31 pin lead now as we sit here for Monica. QubicaAMF Strike Tour Series is a special event organized by Bowling Promotion for the French Federation and the French Olympic Sport Channel for the promotion of bowling in general and the French teams specifically. As we said, QubicaAMF has signed on for a 3-year commitment to sponsor this Masters Series. And again, looks like he's in the pocket, and another good strike there by Monica in the 4th frame. Looking strong. We'll also have team and mixed doubles competition coming up on this YouTube channel after we get through this Masters stepladder. And yes, ma'am, good shot. Strike in the 4th. Let's see if Naudin can double up here. Once again, a 31 pin deficit. Can he trim it to 21 here? Looks like it's going to get to the pocket, but it gets there rather weakly. He got that in the oil, and I think the right lane historically has been tighter on this pair. And he's right over 3rd arrow, maybe just outside of 3rd arrow. Looks like you'd think it'd pick up a little bit. It's a pretty good shot. He blows the 5 into the 7, barely avoiding the 7-10, but does leave the 10 pin. Bruno will interview Naudin at the end of this match, so stay tuned for that. Again, Bruno Bidone, our promoter and organizer, is in the process of putting together the 2024 Tour of France. And usually these matches take place the last 2 weeks of September. But next year we'll be looking at a late September into the first week of October series of dates. So check out the Bowling Promotion website and see if you want to be part of this tour. You visit 4 different locations in France. The bowlers here bowled 18 games of qualifying to get to this Masters stepladder. And there's a strike there, carrying the 10 pin. Good shot there by Naudin. And he gets the friendly kick on the 10. There, unfortunately, was not able to eat into Monica's lead. Let's see what she can do here. You have to give that purple hammer a really good wipe before you throw it, because the oil does not absorb into the ball. Urethane balls, the oil stays right on the surface, and you've got to really wipe that oil off the outside, or it can really make a big difference in how the ball rolls. Look at this, picture perfect. Another shot right there, but unfortunately a weak 10. We've seen many, many 10 pins on this pattern. You only have to get it a little bit inside of target, pick up a little bit of extra oil going down the lane, and the ball just will not make the corner. And that was Monica's problem there. You can see she hit the pocket, but unfortunately not with the power she needed. The 6 pin just lays in the channel. And now going after the 10 pin. And again, with that arm going across her body, getting that extra hit on the ball. And we're going to stay at our 31 pin deficit. Moving into the 6th frame. As I said, all the competitors have bowled an 18-game qualifier. Monica Schak Nielsen was the cut at a 191.5 .44 average. She did get 8 pins per game of handicap. And so she was the cut. And now she has won her first match and is looking very good in her second match. That one she got way out into the dry. Comes up late and up for another 10 pin. And we have seen some matches with nothing but 10 pins on this pattern. That's what we see here. And the urethane she's throwing is not going to make an aggressive move towards the pocket. It's going to control the pocket. So at this point, with the 30-pin lead, I think she can enjoy just keeping the ball in play and fill frames and put the pressure on her opponent to try to put some strikes together. And does cover the 10-pin there as the ball falls off into the channel. And now it is exactly a 30-pin match. And just falls off, just carries that 10-pin as the ball falls off into the channel. I have numerous friends that have taken this trip over in France. I cannot recommend it enough. Might even see me over there next year. Have to look at this. I have to check my schedule and see if we don't want to maybe combine some touring of France with this beautiful and fun bowling trip. Here's Naudin, 30 pins down, needs to get going here. Makes a shot, rips the rack, and that's for the double. So that's going to bring things down to 20 pins. And look at the power he gets on this ball, and he shreds the rack. Gets the mixer, that's the kind of power we're looking for. And he gets to the line, is solid. The line timing is good, and gets the friendly mixer. Down to 20 pins. Can he get it down to 10 with another hit here? And again, I don't know that Monica can put a lot of strikes together with that purple hammer if Naudin can keep the pressure on. Yeah, Naudin. Oh, through the beak again. He got a little frisky with that one again. The left lane, a little bit drier, and I think it got him. And I think you can see even by the mid lane that ball had picked up. And that's going to be the 3-6 combination. He did get it down to 22 pins. I just don't see Monica giving him any openings here. He's going to have to figure out a way to put at least 3 or 4 strikes together here at the end of this game. And shooting with 3-6 spare converts. So there you go. 3 frames left. He's got 224 on the out. That would be enough right now unless Monica were to double. So still plenty of room for Naudin. He's down by 22 right now, entering Monica's 7th frame. Once again, Bruno will interview Naudin at the end of this match, so stay tuned for that. And gets that arm across her body, right into the pocket. High pocket hit. Give her the strike in the 7th. Watch her prove me wrong and strike out here. Again, that was right over 10, maybe 11. Gets it out to the dry, turns up. And there is the strike. That's one of the beautiful things about that purple hammer. It controls the pocket, but when you need it to make the corner, it can help you and surprise you sometimes. That ball was high flush and exactly what she needed. Can she strike here, get it back to 32-pin lead for Monica? Look at her get around that shot, get some hit on it. That's high for a 4-pin, almost a fast 8. But that's going to be 4-pin there for Monica in her 8th frame. She has 236 available to her, which would obviously be enough since Naudin only has 224 available. And she takes the plastic ball, goes after the 4-pin and flags it. She caught the oil in the middle of the lane and the ball didn't even think about hooking. And there is a break for Naudin, and now Monica's max is 224. So, funny enough, we are in a position now where we could, in theory, have a tie in this match. See how we do. Naudin now, he's now only down 10 pins with that open. And if he can double here, he will have tied the match. Gets it out, aggressive shot, gets the mixer, but the 7-pin won't go. How frustrating. Seem to see that hit a lot. You get a little bit light in the pocket. When you're in a high-scoring condition, it comes up, and watch the pins scramble around. They kind of knock each other out of the way and leaves the 7-pin. And indeed, please turn the corner, turn again. The ball is very sluggish on that lane. Doesn't quite get up to the pocket high enough to carry, leaves the 7-pin. And no trouble on the spare there. Fortunately, still an 11-pin deficit for Naudin going into the 9th and 10th. He can shoot 213. If he strikes out, Monica has 224 on the out. See what he can do. Is this a ball change? No. Same ball, just different light. See if he makes a move. He was high on this lane last time. He's been high 2 of his shots here, and he's been in the pocket 2 shots. See if he moves left. With his power, generally left is a safe move. And he gets it again through the beak. That's 3 shots through the beak on that left lane. And that's going to be a baby split. That's no bargain. There's a 310. Yeah, he just gets it left a little bit. Just trying to give it that little extra juice. Now you basically move left, shoot at basically the 6-pin, try to fit the ball in between for the baby split conversion. And does. Beautiful conversion there by Naudin. Now he still has 201 available. So Monica just needs 2 marks here, and she will close out the match. So Monica needs to best 201 to win this match. Another good stroke. Hand across the body. Lay off. 4-pin. Not bad. Need to make this one, though. Let's see what she does as an adjustment on her spare shot here. She says, don't overreact. Don't overreact. Take it easy. Take it easy. She's a little nervous, but the urethane lays off. Doesn't turn too hard through the pocket. That could have been a much bigger problem for her if that ball had turned harder. Gone a little higher in the pocket. Now she's with the plastic. And no problem on the 4-pin that time. Good spare. And now she needs to fill 18 to win this match. 164 in the 8th. She needs to beat 201. And again, right at the 4-pin. No problem there for Monica. So Monica looking for her 2nd win in a row. The winner of this match faces Gwendol Joliffe. Number 13C, that'll be our next match. And needs a mark. Gets it out to the dry, and there's another 10-pin. So now her skills will be tested on the 10-pin. She needs this and 9 to lock up the match. Anything less, and Naudin can get up and double and win. Let's go through your routine. Done it a million times before. Right at the 10-pin, no problem. Beautiful spare there by Monica. Way to go. And now just needs 9 for 202 to lock up the match by 1 pin. And Monica, slow and steady, wins the race. Didn't miss the pocket in all her shots. And as we said, she's controlling the pocket with that urethane, so it's not a super high scoring strategy, but one that looks like it's going to win her this match. And gets the full hit on that, comes up, give her the strike, 203, game over. Congratulations to Monica Schak Nielsen. She will go on to face Wendell Joliffe, the number 13 seed. That will be our next video on this YouTube channel. You can like and share, we'd appreciate it. And of course, there's the shred the rack strike by Stanislas Naudin. Unfortunately, he will be out of this competition, taken out by the youngster, Monica. Again, 15 years old with 2 wins under her belt. And you really can't simulate or buy this kind of experience. It's great stuff. Thanks again to Bruno Bidone, our promoter and organizer. I'm Bruce Hall, your international commentator. And of course, a double in the 10th. So he's going to come up. The score is going to look very close, but at no time did Naudin really threaten the lead. And he's going to get within a couple of pins here at the final score. So once again, stay tuned for the interview. Bruno will interview Stanislas Naudin at the end of the match. Stay tuned for that, and we will see you back here on this YouTube channel. And there's a ring 10, so that's going to be a 2-0 even to 2-0-3 victory again. Not as close as it looked. Nielsen enjoying the lead throughout the entire match. There's another look at that last shot. Let's see, this is one of the strikes that she threw early on in the match. She's got a beautiful stroke. And there you could see a good shot by Naudin. Once again, Bruce Hall here. Thank you, and here's the interview.
Voilà, je suis avec Stanislas Naudin qui vient malheureusement de perdre face à la Danoise. Donc Stan, c'était une première finale télé pour vous, je crois. Quelles sont vos premières impressions?
C'était une belle expérience, un peu de stress au début quand même, mais au final, après quelques lancers, j'ai réussi quand même à mettre dans le match. Ça n'a pas suffi, il fallait que je sois directement au début. J'ai fait un trou à la deuxième frame, donc ça a porté préjudice. Mais bon, elle a très bien joué, elle a été très sérieuse aussi au premier match. Elle a été dans la poche tout le temps, donc elle a totalement mérité sa victoire. Et elle aussi, c'est une première, il me semble, donc franchement, félicitations à Monica.
Merci Stan, et on dit à très très vite pour la suite avec Stan pour les matchs en équipe. À bientôt.